This so-called nurse, nurse aide, nurse assistant, whatever you want to call her, runs a red light, hits a car, then leaves the scene. Then when the cop shows up to the scene, this individual had the nerve to do a 360, come back around when the cop is at the scene, drive past the cop, looks, keeps on going. Keep in mind, we got witnesses. When the cops finally caught up to her, she had the nerve to say, "I didn't do nothing." Hey man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. And with that said, let's get into this one.
On March 13th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an intersection where a woman crashed her car into someone else and then fled from the scene. With the help of witnesses, the police were able to track her down, which led to her having a meltdown when they arrested her.
The nerve! Injured? Okay. Here. Okay. Is this is your car?
Yes.
Okay. So it's just two vehicles then? Yeah. This car and then the one that took off?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got an officer checking into that. I just wanted to check on you first.
Okay.
What happened?
My seatbelt was. I'm coming in this lane.
So you're driving this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was coming from there.
The car that hit you?
Yes, and came and just hit me and took off.
Okay. What color was your light?
It was green.
Okay.
Hers was green. We was right there.
You guys were?
Yeah, we were sitting right there. We watched the whole thing.
Went down Brady. They went down to try to get him.
That black one?
Oh, okay.
It was a dark. The other car has damage. I was on Grandma's porch.
Like front end damage? Like drivable?
I couldn't.
Yeah, like it's drivable front end damage, or like it ain't gonna make it long?
Like they just slowed down, like they just want to stop, and then another car, like a Mustang or a Camaro, something, a Camaro, like newer, sat there for a second, and then took off to chase them.
Okay.
Like I'm assuming like license plate, but I don't know if they could have maybe even been together, and then just decided to follow their friend.
Did you see the driver at all?
No, because I was on Grandma's porch.
I did. I thought it was a black female.
A black female?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else in the car did you see?
I didn't notice it.
Okay. And it was a Nissan?
I think it was an
Altima?
It kind of looked like but it's not that car, but it looks just like that one.
But the coloring, that gray?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have your driver's license and insurance?
I had good damage too.
Okay.
But you'll probably be able to catch them from the mark.
Yeah, we got.
I didn't see like how they hit, so I can't say.
Yeah.
I was like, well, the whole time I'm not living there and don't have my cameras up.
I know, right?
Do you need us for anything else?
I do. Do you have a driver's license on you?
Not on. I have my license number.
I got mine.
You witnessed it, right?
Yeah. That looks like the car right there. That's the car right there.
Henry Tom King, 5360. That's the suspect vehicle.
No, she did. Yes, she did, Peter. I just saw it.
I know she didn't have the nerve to do a 360 and come back to the scene, drive past the scene with the cop car sitting right there. Nah, something is wrong with this individual. Still won't stop. So she didn't stop when she first hit the car. She slowed down like they said. She took off. Now you come back around and you still wouldn't stop and accept some accountability? Then what is wrong with people? You know this person got fatally injured. You don't know none of that. And that don't eat your conscience? That nerve to come back around? Nah, ain't no way. It's like robbing a bank. And then you leave and then you come back an hour later to deposit the money that you just took from them.
Who is in this car? On foot? White female or black female? What's she wearing? Apparently she's on foot. Orange t-shirt, black female, ran north.
Oh, she abandoned the car?
Number? Call 911 if that car moves, okay? Thank you.
Wow.
We're at 3341 with her.
Why keep hiding? They're gonna get
back now. Yeah, you did. Turn around. Hands behind your back.
They're arresting me, okay?
Let go.
You heard me?
Is she some type of, looking at the uniform, is she some type of nurse assistant? Nurse aide? Something like that? I don't know. But how you gonna say out of nowhere randomly, I ain't do nothing? What is this? Why does everybody do this? They'll do the most horrific stuff and catch them in 4K. They'll look at you. I didn't do nothing. Nonchalantly walking and on her phone. Nah, something wrong with her. Either she's drunk, under the influence. You can't be this cold-hearted. Guys, she didn't do nothing.
I know you're getting taken.
Doing nothing.
What?
Shut her.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you should not have on you? Anything that might poke or stick me? Any knives, needles, guns, anything like that? I'll go get gloves.
She's confused why she's being under arrest.
Alright, man, I'm Officer Bailey, Marine Police. How are you today? You doing alright? Yeah. Alright, so before I ask you any questions, I'm going to read something to you, but we're going to take a check and make sure you got nothing on you. Do you have anything that's going to stick or poke my partner?
Sure, I asked you that.
She says no.
No? No needles, nothing like that?
Go ahead and drop that.
Okay, what's going on?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Still confused. What's going on, guys?
Do you get anything to drink today?
No.
Nothing at all?
No. In the
Okay. Put in the back of your car.
Well, we're going to walk back this way to the passenger side of my car.
Thank you.
It's SUV right here to your right.
Robert George, 685 777 RG 685 777.
Hey.
Yeah, you're wrong, no.
The officers met back up where the crash occurred to do a DUI test on the suspect because they believed she might have been drunk, which led to the crash.
I knew it.
Okay, you go ahead and stop. So go ahead and turn.
Do you know if an inventory's been done on that vehicle?
I don't believe so.
Okay, would you do one, please?
What's it for?
The Ultima, I think.
Wait for the cruiser.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and put your heels together, hands down the side, just like so, okay? Alright, I want you to stay like this and don't do anything until I tell you to do otherwise. Do you understand? Alright, so this is the one-leg stand. I'm going to demonstrate it. I don't want you to do anything until I demonstrate it, right? So you can pick and choose whichever foot you want, your left foot or your right foot. What I'm going to have you do is raise your foot off the ground, 6 to 8 inches, keeping your foot parallel with the ground. I'm going to have you count out loud. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. I'm going to want you to take and...
You said what? Say it again.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. I'm going to have you continue counting until I tell you to stop. During this time, I want you to look at your foot the entire time and count out loud. If you accidentally put your foot down, pick it back up and continue doing the test until I tell you to stop. Okay, do you understand that? Okay.
Wow.
So not yet. Go ahead and put your foot back down.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4.
No, we haven't begun yet. So just say just like that. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So
when you're sober.
you can go ahead.
With the tip of your finger, touch the tip of your nose. Rub your stomach and pat your head while saying rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I know she doesn't have the nerve to say it's hard to do this when you're sober. It's supposed to be easier to do it when you're sober. It's only harder when you're drunk and under the influence of alcohol or whatever that it is. Yes, that's when it's hard. This right now, this should be a walk in the park for you. But it seems like you probably was under the influence. Normally, in your field, ma'am, you render aid to people. You seem like nothing's wrong with you, so you should have stopped. Make sure that person was good. Wait till the cops showed up. Render aid to that individual. You don't even try to do anything. Oh, it's hard? Yeah, it's hard. Sir, wrap this up. She already starting before you can say anything. Wrap this up, put her in the car.
Whatever foot you want, and then if you understood my instructions, you can begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000.
This is hard to do. You can't do that when you put the
She get mad.
one. 1,000.
Oh yeah, let's go, sir. Let's go.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. God damn.
Alright, ma'am, so I'm gonna have you turn around and place
Drunk,
you in
drunk.
the robe, yeah.
Let's
Suspicion
go.
of operating the vehicle while they're under the influence. Okay?
Get the fuck off me, dude. I don't like you touch me. Let the women touch me. Let the women touch me. Oh my lady.
Well, the women are touching you. All I'm doing is applying the handcuffs to you, okay?
She don't like man or something?
Alright, we're gonna go back to the car. We're gonna go right. We're gonna go right. You're gonna sit here on the passenger side.
Where's she going?
I'm gonna use your purse to get the change and stuff out of your pockets, okay? All right. Stop. Stop.
Don't.
Seems like she has a problem with male authority figures. Maybe it's just me, because this is like the second or third time she like pull away from him and keeps saying have the woman checked her and, you know, put the cuffs on her. It's kind of weird.
Love me, dude.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, do you have money in any other pocket?
Check me.
I'm checking. Okay. Just want to make sure we get all your stuff.
Man, put me in the closet, bro.
Hey, stop.
Dang.
I don't care.
Stop.
Get the off of me. Put me in the closet.
All right.
Get the off of me.
Get in.
Get in.
Man, you
Stop.
What?
Stop.
Get in.
Put your feet in now. Put your feet in. Salt on a PO. Yeah, she just donkey kicked my leg.
That's all.
What am I gonna do about my legs,
Well,
All right, well that
I'm
escalated.
gonna read the 2255 form right
Not
here
a
on the
charge.
road. That's okay with
Yep.
you? 'Cause she's gonna refuse anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you feel anything? Stop!
Quit kicking the door, you're getting hobbled. Kick the door, you're getting hobbled.
I roll the window down. The person I read out has the witness. It's right in front of their house. I can't remember the address.
You're clear, thank you.
I have the vehicle keys with me at main advance. Just for information, we've got an uncooperative.
You're clear, 921.
Alright. You're now under arrest for operating a vehicle in the influence of alcohol, a drug, or combination of them.
get the away.
There's assault time on you.
Get the away. Get the away. I've been my cop.
You are now under arrest for operating in the influence of alcohol, drug, combination of them. Operating a vehicle while under the influence of illicit control of the
Hey!
I don't want it.
Hey!
Operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol.
I need you to listen.
Wow!
Okay, I need you to calm down.
Operating a vehicle under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite of a controlled substance.
Do you want me to read that?
You want to read it?
If I read this, will you stop screaming?
I want her.
If I read this, you have to stop screaming. Do you understand?
And do not spit on her.
Okay.
I want her.
Where you at?
Line 3.
Is she having some type of mental disorder, some type of trauma, flashback? I don't know. But then again, she was pulling away from the male officer, and she kicked the female officer. So I don't understand what's going on here. Some type of mental breakdown, some type of trauma she's dealing with. That's why I tell a lot of people, when you go into trauma and stuff, you have to address it, man. Otherwise, it will eat you alive inside. A lot of people like to drink to suppress their trauma, but the next day when you wake up and you know you get a little hangover, your trauma and pain will still be there. That's why you have to address it and take it on. Can't keep suppressing it. But you're still wrong, man. You're supposed to stop at the scene and wait till the police shows up. You're not supposed to just hit somebody's car and leave. I know someone that actually lost their life from a hit and run. It's cold-hearted, man. It's cold-hearted to just leave somebody there not knowing whether they're alive or dead. That's cold. I could never have it in me to do something like that. That's why I don't show individuals like this no sympathy. None. Because you saw what she did. Hit the car left, came back around, and still refused to stop. Went and parked the car and abandoned the car. So you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. No sympathy.
Listed metabolite of a controlled substance operating a vehicle after underage consumption or having physical control of a vehicle under the influence. If you refuse to take any chemical tests required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately, and you'll have to pay a fee to have them reinstated. If you have a commercial driver's license and refuse to submit to tests, you will be immediately placed out of service for 24 hours. You will be disqualified from operating a commercial motor vehicle for a period of not less than 1 year, and you'll have to required to surrender your commercial driver's license to me. The keys are in my center console for her. Thank you. Okay. If you have a prior conviction of OVI, OVUAC, or operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a metabolite of a listed controlled substance under state or municipal law within the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI. And if you refuse to take a chemical test required by law, you will face increased penalties. Do you have any previous OVI convictions? Okay. So with no previous OVI convictions, it would be an automatic 90-day suspension. 1 is 1 year, 2 is 2 years, and 3 priors is 3 years. Okay? A refusal, no priors is 1 year, 1 prior is 2 years, 3 prior is 3 years, and 3 or more priors is 5 years. Do you understand that? Okay. So you've already been uncooperative with officers. Do you want to take a chemical test, or you just want to go straight down to jail?
Jail.
You previously said you didn't want to take a chemical test. You don't want to take one?
I don't think it's going to work.
Okay, we don't have to take one, that's fine.
So if I do, then what's going on?
You're still going to get charged with OVI, felonious assault on a police officer, spitting on a police officer, and hit skip. What?
I coughed.
Oh, you spit. It came out the window.
Yeah,
okay, we're not going to argue, okay? All right.
Cough, man, there's a big difference. I believe those police officers and myself, we know the difference between a cough and a whole. Yes, man, there's a difference.
All right. I'm going to take that as a refusal then.
She was charged with OVI, felonious assault on an officer, car accident, and resisting arrest. Do you think she could have avoided making her day any worse by not giving the police a hard time during this arrest?
Guilty. 6 months house arrest.
What?
That's a damn shame when people do it, man. Just do the right thing. We all mess up in life. Nobody's perfect. I don't understand if you wasn't under the influence and you hit somebody's car. Accidents do happen. You made a mistake. You messed up. So right, nobody's perfect. But when you're under the influence, now that's a whole different ball game by itself. Because you know you're out drinking. And you know once you're out drinking, you should not be behind a wheel. But then you proceed to go behind the wheel and drive. Accountability. I have no sympathy for individuals like this. And she was accusing the cops. I ain't gonna say the word, it's YouTube. Grape. Yes, she accused the cops of grape. I don't know, like I said in the video, I know what type of trauma she went through. But man, you have to deal with that trauma. Drinking and driving is not the way, and it's not an excuse. You will be held accountable for your actions. And to me personally, there should be stiffer penalties for people that drive under the influence. You didn't even try to stop and render aid. Make sure the person is okay. You didn't do nothing. And you had a second chance to make that up when you came back around, and you still didn't stop. We should have known that she wasn't going to stop, because if she didn't stop before when the cops was not there, she wasn't going to stop when the cops were there. It's a damn shame. People, do the right thing. Remember, that was your responsibility. No one told you to go drink and drive. Own up to it and hold yourself accountable. And for someone in her line of work, you would think that she would have did the right thing, right? Please, guys, if you hit someone's car, please do the right thing. Stay on the scene. Try to help the other individual out, because you got to keep in mind that that was your fault. You caused that accident. Own up to it and do the right thing. If you're all drinking, take an Uber, taxi, cab, Lyft. Call a friend, cousin, or somebody to come pick you up. Do not go behind the wheel under the influence. It helps, saves lives. Be responsible. Hey man, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you guys think about this video here in the comments. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.